Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. This is Pebble, and I have been summoned today. I will explain very quickly that when we do these streams, we don't do an intro or an outro, so we're just right into it today. My name is Pebble, and we are playing HD poker. I was summoned today. I really was. I was on Twitter, and somebody named Apath or something like that. I will show you the tweet. This is Alex. What's that guy's name that does like the InfoWars? I will show the tweet. I don't even watch him, but you can't avoid some of these personalities on the internet. His name is Alex something, and like he's big, like Joe Rogan likes him a lot. He like uncovers like all these like weird theories and like things that are happening in the world. InfoWars, I think, is the name of his like show, and he's just like very animated. He's got a lot of energy, and so this guy's betting 6,000. I mean, it would be crazy if he had nothing. There you go. That guy's going all in. I'm folding. I mean, I've got a ace. That's all I've got. I'll show what I've got. Today, guys, guys, listen. Okay, this is my new personality. I'm very emotional and I feel things. Okay. Actually, I do talk like that normally, so I'm just making fun of myself because I felt awkward there. That's why. Okay? There. I uncovered the truth. Alright? Alright? Okay. I'm still a guy, though. I'm still a man. Hey, I'm a man. I'm a macho. Hey, man. Hey, I'm cool. Hey, man. How about that NBA game last night? You see that game? Hey, man. That was a cool game. Cock-a-doodle-doo, man. I'm a rooster. I do want to say this as we continue to play poker. And I do want to finish that story. I was summoned. Let me start off by saying I was summoned to play this game. And let's go on Twitter and I will show you the tweet. This is what happened. I tweeted some stuff, and all of a sudden, this guy goes, that was me saying it. He goes, Pebble, go live and play poker, please. His name is Apath. And he might have been saying, shut the fuck up, whatever I was tweeting. But he told me to go live. I'm going live. We're live. And you know what? I was going to stream anyway. And it was just perfect timing. And so I'm glad we're doing this because I do love poker. This is one of my favorite games to play. And that's what happened. That's it. That was it. That was no big deal. The advertisement I'd like to do, we do advertisements here on the program, right? Let's do it. Let's start calling this a show and a program. Dude, we're going to piss so many people off by calling this a show. It is a show. It is. Guess what, assholes? It's a show. I'm about to possibly end my tournament right here. If that happens, we'll start another one, guys. We have 8-8. I have to go all in. I have to do it. And we have a pair of 8s, which if it holds up against jacks, aces, and 10s, oh, there's the jack. That hurts you. That was a bad idea. I think it was a good idea. Because if for some reason you get lucky and you hit that, you're sitting there with like Cookie Monster with 2.35 million. So it's okay. We're going to go ahead and play this $200 million tournament. And here we go. And also, I want to do something here. I want to change something. Something needs to change. And I'll tell you what it is. Is it my attitude? Is it my... No. It's this. It's literally this. That's all that needs to change. Alright. Put your face like right here so that you can see the guy's name still. And then you're not... Okay, there you go. That's perfect. Queen 3 no. So, we had a great week. Oh, look at that. Oh, no! We folded Queen 3! No! Guys, I would like to do an advertisement. We do advertisements on the program. We do advertise. See, we always come back. Some people might be frustrated with we put a lot of things out there, but we usually almost always run back to the base. You know what I mean? And so what I would like to do here is here's what I'll do. I'll take whatever I'm drinking, whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm feeling, and I'll just say, hey guys, I think this is great. Hey, I think this is really good. And there's always a chance it's business motivated, because if somebody could actually sponsor me, that'd be great. But if they don't, because I'm actually endorsing a great products, and I think people would enjoy this. Here's what I'm drinking right now. This is a Red Bull. This is called the Red Edition Red Bull, and it's watermelon flavored Red Bull. When I tell you, on a summer's day, the advertisement just doesn't get any better than it. I mean, on a summer's day, that you can give me not only a Red Bull, Red Bulls are delicious on a hot day. I mean, if you're dehydrated, no. But I would argue even if you're dehydrated, you need something. But the watermelon flavor of this drink makes this thing unstoppable. Any energy drink needs to bow before this. It's unreal. I'm going to take a sip. I'll try not to drink on the microphone. Oh, that flavor. It's nice. Yeah, it's nice. That's really good. Yeah, that watermelon. The Red Edition, bro. Ooh. I've actually had the Blue Edition, which is blueberry, and it's really good also. I mean, they're really good. I think I've had the Yellow Edition as well. I'm trying to think what the yellow would be. Golly. Man, Red Bull? Ooh, they're doing it right. Honestly, Red Bull, I know you're a big company, and you probably don't want to sponsor me, and I'm not going to talk about sponsoring the whole fucking time. It's boring. All right? This is a show. I do love the idea of, like, calling it a show, because it is a show. Why wouldn't it be a show? I don't understand why this wouldn't be. You know, there's people out there that are putting, like, big money, big dollars, but to get to that point to do the show, they had to jump through a lot of hoops. They probably had to, like, literally blow somebody. They had to, like, let some 65-year-old woman who's gross fillet them. I don't know. Michael Jackson had to fucking invite them to the fucking house park. He made a park, amusement park, Michael Jackson, out of his house, and then invited little kids over 24/7. That is problematic. That is problematic. With no supervision, that's problematic. And that's all we're going to say. We're just going to leave it there. We're not going to talk about that anymore. Ace King, back to the game. Ace King. In case you haven't noticed, I am an ant. Not A-U-N-T, but A-N-T. Ace King, the ace comes up. This is... Excuse me. Sorry. This is very good. And it is very apt that this is the first stream of the day, and that it's this game. The World Series of Poker is happening right now. Let's talk about the hand at hand. Ace, Queen, we need a Jack. 10, Jack. It's a lot of money to bet. I'm going to stay in this one. I want to see the card. And that didn't help us. If the guy goes all in, I have to. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. Very good call. That's why you make that call. He bets 14 million. That's not a huge... That's a big bet, but it's not a... It's a big bet. It's not a big bet. It's not a huge bet. It's enough where he didn't have the nuts. It's my feeling. And obviously he didn't go all in. He didn't have the confidence. And now here we are with 5-5-5. And now we're gonna have some fun, guys. We're not gonna raise. I want this guy to stay in this thing, and I want him. Oh, he stopped raising. I'm gonna bet 4 million. I'm gonna obviously go big here. I'm going all in. Because if he has a king, hopefully he has a king, and he's getting cocky. I have a king, or 2 pair would be great too. If he had 2 pair, dude, I would be so... Yeah, you didn't have it, buddy. So Van Pebble is in good position here. He's playing smart. And we're only like 40 million over what we started, which was 200. So we're not like, by any stretch, are we in like chill mode. I try to never be in chill mode, but sometimes you do get in chill mode in this game, admittedly. We're gonna bet 5 million, and there we go. And we'll show that we have a 2. Just being cute. Don't want to give away everything we have here, guys. And we're just getting good cards right now. This is a good zone for us. Here we go. Watermelon, Red Bull. It's like candy. You know what it is? Because normally Red Bull to me, even though I think it's very tasty, is a very powerful flavor, and it kind of makes you go ah sometimes. But when you put that sweetness in there, it does something to that ah, and it makes it a ah. You see what I'm saying? It goes from ah to ah, and that is what happened. All right, we're gonna fold. We just didn't have this one. It's not our hand to play. Can't play every hand. We've just been getting really good cards. And I will say this. The table is playing extremely well. Everybody's playing very well. I mean, everybody at the table is in this game. No one is not in it. Michael B bets 27 million. I have ace 4. I do like ace 4, but that's a little too rich for my blood. And I'm glad we didn't do it. Yeah, there's something about that that didn't feel right. Ace 4 we had. Okay, well, I'm wrong. We actually could have won that one. But, you know, I love this guy's character. This guy's character is really good. Johnny Legs that's a great character. It's not only to get the camel, but you get the old Indian guy. It looks like an Indian guy. So this guy's going in with. I'm gonna go ahead and fold, even though I kind of wanted to do it. Oh, that guy folded 9s. I don't know if I would have folded 9s. I would have played the 9s. I would have played the 9s. And I'm not talking about golf. So everybody's sort of, this is kind of interesting. It seems like everybody's just enjoying. This is my guess. This is my take on what's happening right now in this game. I'm going to play this. Hopefully I'll be able to see the flop here. That's what we're hoping. There's the flop. There's the ace on the flop. That's a good sign. We're going to try to rake in this 32. I'm betting 8 million. I'm going to tell you what, like I said, we always get to it. Let's get to it. Let's explain what I was trying to say. Here's what I think. Here's how I feel about. I'm reading the room right now. Okay, it's summertime. Here's what I think is happening at the table right now. It's summertime, and most of the people, in fact, everybody, is hot wherever they live, and they're in air-conditioned rooms, and they just want to play poker. There's no irritation. There's no, I got somewhere to go. Everybody's chill, and everybody just wants to play. And that's how I explain why there's not a lot of betting. There's not a lot of movement, like betting-wise, and everybody's kind of just content with what they have. There's no one making any big moves, although I expect Michael B to be making a move very soon. I will play this hand if I don't have to pay a lot to play it. There's the 6. Big Joe Bob bets 25 million. That's not comfortable for me. That's a big bet for just having a 2 or a 6. So there's only, what, 4 6s in a deck? There'll be only 2 more 6s left in the deck. The odds of him having a 6, probably not very good. He probably has an ace. Or he's on a flush draw, which he just made. So Big Joe Bob's a little dangerous. And let's see what these two guys do. Two guys going at it. Big Joe Bob, the chicken. Nice. There's the ace. He did have an ace. Big Joe Bob had an ace. But the chicken had the kicker. The kicker for the shicker. The chicken kicking. The chicken kick. The shit kick. He just got the shit kicked out of him. Let's play on words. Playing on words. Having fun. I realized this week while I was working my job as a security guard. I've told people this before. I always bring it up. I don't try not to, but it's what I do, and I think tell people like who you really are is my style of streaming. So that's why I bring it up. And I was thinking about wordplay as I was doing my reports. You do reports. And thankfully, I do reports on the phone. You got to report and tell them how everything's going and what's happening. And I realized how when I'm under pressure, meaning I'm out there, my ass is out there, it's me, there's no protection, you know what I mean? Although now I wear a vest, thankfully. Thank God. I'm glad that finally happened. Thank you, the guy that's the boss. Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. But I realize when I'm under pressure out there, words can sometimes not come to you. Or when you type, you might think you typed something, and then there was one time when I was talking into the thing, because like sometimes you feel like if you talk into it, it's easier than typing it. And I ended up, must have been having a conversation with somebody else, and I said something like, "All clear, fuckhead," or something like that. "All clear, fuck." Something like that, and I realized I must have said fuck, like, "Oh fuck," and it was on, and the guy calls me, he's like, "Is everything okay with you?" And he kept pressing me, and I was like, "Yeah, fine." And he was like, "What is this?" Like, he wasn't saying it like that, but he was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Oh man." So after that I was like, okay, we got to be careful. And I've got to proofread my stuff too, but words can be very, now if I'm doing this and I'm streaming, I can wordplay, I can come up with words, I can come up with vocabulary words. I cannot lisp. The lisping thing has killed me because I didn't lisp my whole life, and then I lost like a tooth up here, and just, you get older, teeth just aren't that good anymore, and it's like, I like talking. I don't want to talk like this. So I think we can control it pretty well. We'll try. If it gets to a point where it's really bad lisping, I'll get one of those like things. I'll get it like an insert, which is gross, but I'll never use the insert to eat. And I'll tell you guys that. So that way, in your mind, you won't have to think about me eating with an insert. I'm kidding. Okay, let's go. 4-3. Oh, Van Pebble. What do you do here? I almost wanted to play that, but I'm so glad I didn't. If I would have played the 3-4, it's because A, the succession of a straight of ace 2 3 4 is nice, but the chance of getting that is kind of like, it would have been because of the diamonds. It would have been because of the diamonds. So the fortunes have changed apparently since we've been like just rapping. And I apologize I missed it. We lost a guy. This guy's got 362 mil. This guy's got 310 mil. Oh, the room has changed. But we're still in this thing at 210. 210, which is roughly what we started with, about 200. And I like where we are. I love this hand. 4-4. This is where we could get lucky. And that's interesting. Come on, baby. Hold up for me, will ya? No 9. No 9s. No 8s, no jacks, no 9s. Yes. Woo, that's a ballsy play. But when it works out, it works out. That's what we tried to do last game. That's what we tried to do. But this is a much bigger game, and I care more about this to be... Well, I try to care about everything equally. That is true. I always try to be like... Everything is kind of... But this game is definitely a bigger value game, even though it's not real money. Big play at the table here, guys. Oh, there's the flush. And players are starting to play now. And we're starting to see who's going to be the next American Idol. Ace Jack, I definitely want to play this. There's the Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we play big because we want this pot, and this is where we start just throwing chips around. That's how you do it. And lately we haven't been showing our cards. We've just been showing the wrong card, which is what you want to do. And somebody gave me a pickle, which is delicious. I love pickles. Jack 7 of hearts. I wanted to play that, to be honest with you. I wish we did, actually. No, I'm glad we didn't. Woo! It's fire. This is... I don't think people say fire anymore. So I'm going to say it. This is fire. I will use words that I think work. Like, I'll never use Riz. I'll never use Riz. You'll never hear me say Riz. It's just stupid. I don't understand why that's a it's a thing because I don't want to get into it. I hate it. I hate the Riz thing. Please. There's some words, like some slang that I'm just like, I hate it so much. I'm such a parent right now. Like, I'm not a parent. I'm not a parent. P-A-R-E-N-T. Not a parent. Like, it's apparently not that. Apparently, he played that hand well because of it. That's not. It's like mom and dad parent. And I'm not a mom or dad. But I sort of understand so much more. Like, I was talking to this woman at work the other day, and she was you would say she's a guest, right? One of the people that come to the site to do what you do on that site, like a customer kind of thing. And I was like, hey, you know, the way you're parked, I don't usually bother people, but like, we're about to get busy, so we want to change the way you're parked. And she was very cool about it. And she goes, okay, like, in a couple, can you give me a couple seconds, because my husband's like getting food right there. And I go, now when you say seconds, I believe you, because she goes, no, I do mean second, like minutes is what she said. All right, back to the game here, guys. Enough of this talk. King 7. This is kind of an interesting play for us. I think we might regret this, but I'm gonna do it. I just didn't think he had anything there. I just didn't think he had anything there, and I'm pretty sure I was right about that. If he would have had anything, he probably would have been like, hey, he would have played it. So here we go, guys. To finish the story, the woman basically was like, yeah, a couple more minutes. And I said to her, What do you think, guys? Should we play 7? Let's play this. Because I think I can beat this. 7-6 can beat a 7-4. This is hilarious. I actually could beat this guy. I beat him with a kick. Look at my kicker. Oh my god. Oh my god. A kicker wins with a pair of 7s. That's so crazy. That was a really, really good play. I'm not tweaking my ego here. That was a very smart play. And what it was is it was an intelligent play. So the woman, there's a woman in a parking lot, and I'm a security guard. Go. And then she basically, I go, well, you know what? You're a parent, you're a mom, so I believe you when you say minutes. Because if it was a kid or a teenager, they always do this thing where they go, just a minute, it'll be in a minute. Like there's a person in my life, and it's not because I want them in my life, but like I have, you live with people or whatever. And the person will say like, I'll be done in like 10 minutes. And then it's like 5 hours later and the person's still fucking doing it. But like, that's a kid thing, or just an idiot thing. In this case, it's a young person, like a young guy. But like, oh, we lost another player. Oh, they submit. So here we go. There's 3 left, and I always say this, and I say it again. This is a good place to be. Definitely not going to play that. This is a good place to be as far as top 3. Even if you come in 3rd, you come back with the chips that you spent. So I'm in great shape. I will play this hand. 9-10 Jack King. Interesting. Part of me kind of wants to see the next card, but I just feel like not a good idea. Oh, he had a 6. Well, he had me beat. You had me beat. Had me beat. I was chasing. Let's see. Yeah, parents, by the way, the guy I was talking about, like, it just is what it is. You live with people, it's like, people have different concepts of time, And for me, it's just like, it's courtesy to be like, if you say you're going to stop doing something, just fucking stop. You know what I mean? But the thing of like, and I think sometimes too, and I don't think sometimes, a lot of times, I'll say this quickly and we'll get back to the game, is people will, because they know you have a need for urgency, they'll go even slower, and that's just a fact. We are going to play this hand if we can. There's the 7. He has an ace, I feel like. We're going to play this anyway because it's inevitable that we're going to have to face this guy. Now we're not. If he has a 6, then he has 2 6s. He had the ace, okay. So he's in great shape. The chicken has almost a bill, and this is where we're going to obviously go all in. Okay, we were going to go all in there. Let's try to come in second if we can. We're going to play this hand, which is hilarious. We have no shot here, really. We're just not getting good cards. We're just getting bad cards here. Which is, listen, what a run. What a run. We've had a great run. And then hopefully here we'll see what happens here. Ooh, same thing. Ooh, there's the 5. That hurts. That hurts you. You had the 6 kicker. Imagine. Oh, there's the straight though. Wow. What a nice play. And 70 million is a lot of money. If we can check this thing, that's what we want to do. 7-3. Damn, that sucks. We just don't have it. We just don't have it. And now we're trying to fight for second place here. Fighting for second place is what we're doing here. I gotta fold. I gotta fold it because I just don't really have a great hand. Yeah, that I'm pretty sure 9's over King 5. It's a pretty safe bet. There's the 8-9. We go all in because we really have no choice really but to go all in here. And I would settle for third if I had to. This could be well, the chicken either way. And it's not looking good for old Van Pebble here. There's the king. We really have no... We're definitely... This is it for us. But what a nice run that was. And that's the end of the game. We came in third. Which is great. I'm definitely not mad at that. We got our money back. And ladies and gentlemen, let's jump right back into it. Let's do another 200, should we do? Or should we do just like a little... I'll tell you what, I'd love to do an 80. But the 80 ones, for some reason, take a long time to build up players. The 200K just builds them up, or 200 million rather, builds them up very fast for some reason. So we got 2 tables we're potentially waiting on. So it was a good weekend for Van Pebble. I will say this, and I'll say it carefully. I was going to be streaming only 3 days this week. I will be streaming 4 days this week. We'll just leave it at that. Yeah. And I just want to say thank you to that person. Listen, man, like the stress level of being a security guard, the stress levels of it, if you've never done it before, you have no idea. And I'm not talking about a guy that sits at a desk and looks at cameras. And I'm sure there's a little bit of some kind of a stress to that as well. I'm not knocking that. I've done that as well. And I tell you, there's nothing like what we're doing now. There's always something that's more, you know. But right now, I'm at a point where I'm standing out on my feet for 10-hour shifts. And it can be a little dangerous sometimes. There was a time when I was just sitting at a desk looking at cameras, half of the shift, and then the other half we were out in the street. And when we were on the street, it was hard because that was like in the city, and it was really tough. And that's what got us really good at what we do now, because I'll say that humbly, because we learned how to deal with all walks of life. People that are on drugs, people that are not on drugs, people that are mentally unfit, people that are mentally fit. Sometimes the hardest things to deal with are the wealthy. Some of the most arrogant people that I've had to guard. I remember I was guarding the in Seattle. We have an orchestra, and it's called the what is it called actually? In Seattle, it's on 3rd Avenue, and so we were out. There was like an event. We were over there, and you're on the street half the time and you're in the building half the time, and then some of the time they'll have events, which is like the orchestra plays, or they'll have they'll do a movie, they'll play like Star Wars, but the orchestra will play the soundtrack, that kind of thing. So it's like, it's kind of high end, but like it's expensive, but it's also like supposed to be affordable for people, but it's really not. It's really not. But every now and then, not every now and then, a lot of times you'll get, and we can talk now because we're waiting to get on a table. A lot of times what you'll get is a-holes that are like ritzy-ditzy assholes. So just this one time, I remember, I mean, there's a lot of stuff, but there was one time, there was this guy and his woman, and they were extremely decked out with nice clothing, and I mean, and they were walking the walk too. They were just walking, strutting their stuff. And the guy looked at me. Actually, he didn't even really look at me. That's the thing. So picture this. It's this big hallway, and it's like this beautiful, very nice, very beautiful hallway with big, like, decorations all over it, a big glass decoration thing. And so it's kind of ritzy-ditzy inside. But the thing is, it's located street level, so anybody can kind of come in. So it's really, that was a really tough job. We don't do that now. That was just before. And the guy doesn't even really look at me. He's walking with his queen, and he just goes, bathrooms, like that. And I know what he's doing. He's asking me where the bathrooms are, but he's not asking me. He's just going, bathrooms, bathrooms, bathrooms. And I go, are you asking me where the bathrooms are? And he didn't even acknowledge it. He just kind of stared at me. And I go, they're over there. Like, I got to the point where I was like, I shouldn't be doing this job anymore because I can't, I'm going to start talking to these people like that, and it's probably not going to go well. But the difference now is I'm dealing with, like, real people. Like, that just feels like a more real thing. I'm out in the street. I'm out with the people. It's a real thing, and I can deal. I'm better at dealing with these ritzy ditzy. I mean, you still get that every now and then, you know. Like, I had one guy, like, recently where I was like, "Hey, man," and this is the job I work now, where I was like, he was just parked in a really awkward place, which people do a lot. And I was just like, listen, can you move? And he goes, no, I'm not moving. And he was just an older guy. He had a really nice car. And I just, what I basically says, I just go, it's very disappointing, sir. Very disappointing. And I just moved on. I won't take myself potentially out of a good job because I can't control myself, you know? Can't control my emotions. I can't control my behavior, and that's part of being a pro, right? So, and I like telling those stories because it shows people who you are. You know, I could tell stories about, like, when I was a kitchen worker. It's just like those jobs. Everybody has those stories. Those aren't really very interesting stories to me anymore. We've had a lot of interesting work experience for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, the only work I want to do now is at the poker table. Van Pebble is playing his, I believe this is our third tournament. We placed in our second one. It looks like there's still a chance we could play the 80 million. And if that happens, we'll just play 2 tables. We've done it before. We've done it before, we'll do it again. Ladies and gentlemen, 7, 8, 9, 10 Jack is a straight in my book. We're going to wait and see if anybody bets anything here. Nobody's betting anything. I will make a bet here. Oh, there's a 60K bet. I will raise it to 120. They're going to fold, I can already tell. Oh, they didn't. Wow. This is incredible, guys. We're going to take it up to 277,000. The only thing that could be a problem for us is a couple things. There could be a flush. There's a potential flush here. This could be bad. And there's also a straight that's better than our straight. But I'm willing to give it a shot. This is exciting poker. We got a bunch of all-ins. And I like our chances here. Oh, that's a better straight than we have. And that's what I was saying. And he got it on the river, too. All right, well done. Well played. I got to give you props on that. It's just a really nice play. So we're waiting on the 80 million. We're going to go ahead and try to get into another quick 800K. The 800K, obviously, you know, people can fill up fast. It fills up faster because it's not a lot of money, and it's easier for people to just, like you just saw there. By the way, my nose, this has happened to me many times. My nose is very itchy. So if it looks like I'm doing a lot of nose, please don't think he's doing this, he's coke. Stop. We don't do drugs here. All right? This is an itchy nose motherfucker. All right? Itchy nose motherfucker. Oh, I hope that 80 million tournament fills up. So while we have a little time here, guys, we're waiting to get into a table. Let's pick up a little money. This site is called HD Poker. It's a free site to play. It's not an advertisement. It's a free advertisement, much like our Red Bull. You know what? I would like another Red Bull, if I may. Oh, and here we go, guys. I love the $80 million tournament is probably one of my favorites to play. It's a nice chunk of cash, but it's not too much that you feel like you're like 200 or not million. Did I say? I think I said 80K. I meant to say 80 million. The 200 million is like, that's a lot. You feel that in your wallet, even though it's not real money. Here we go with the 80 mil. And I will take off my sneakers. I'm wearing sneakers, and it's hot. And that's not good. By the way, just so you guys know, I'm not trying to flex on anybody. These are Yeezys. It's funny, I'm not a money guy, but when the pandemic happened, they were giving money away. And I went, I'm going to buy 270 pairs of dollars. It was like that was close to $300. And I was like, fuck it. And I liked them. They were good. They were great sneakers. They're kind of getting to the point now where it's they wear out. They're not exactly the best sneakers for like activity. We're gonna raise it here, guys, because we want to actually like see if we can make some money off of this one. We have the king. There's the 6. We're gonna go big here. And we're going to just represent the 6, and that's it. How do my socks... Do you guys do this too? Do you smell your socks? I'm going to tell you something. I don't have smelly feet. I don't. And being a guard, you might think, you're a security guard. I wear boots. You wear boots. Guys, I have good feet. I didn't always. When I was in the military, I fucked my feet up. A lot of people do that. I was in the Marines. I got myself kicked out. I was in there for about 4 years, even though I got myself kicked out. All right, there's a big story behind it. We've already told it, but because I don't want people to be like, oh, this guy's flexing his military. I got myself kicked out of there. I didn't like it. There was no wartime going on. I wasn't afraid of war. I mean, I was probably a little nervous about war, but that wasn't why. I was bored. We were the dominant United States. We had no chance of losing any kind of a war. I just didn't want to be in there. And I realized it like 3 years in or whatever. Yeah. But when I was in boot camp, we always come around. When I was in boot camp, it was 3 months, and it fucked my feet up because all we did was hump. And when I say hump, I don't mean we fucked each other. I mean we walked. We had boots on. It was my first time wearing boots, those kind of boots, and you just did like 12 miles, 20 miles. Like extreme mileage, which as a kid it was not hard to do, but it was really hard on my feet, and my feet were really fucked up. Like I said, I wear the military thing with pride because boot camp is really hard. For the Marine Corps, I don't know what it's like for other guys. For the Marine Corps, the boot camp is really fucking hard. I almost feel like there should be a bunch of people that just have, so maybe I'll start a Facebook group, boot camp survivors or whatever. Not survivors, that sounds weird, but so we got a potential flush on the table here. We're playing our favorite tournament. We do have a pair of 5s. He bet 800K. I'm gonna say he probably has a pair of something. It's probably better than what I've got, so I'm gonna go ahead and fold. Even though I did have a 5. He had me beat. Nice job. Yeah, my nose, it gets so itchy, dude. Oh my god. I wish I didn't scratch as much as I do, but I do, and No, that's why when we started streaming, one of the things I wanted to make sure is that I had no bad like habits, or I didn't like. You could look at me and go, "He's bald." You could do that, right? But what would be worse if you would look at me and go, "That guy's a drug addict," or "That guy's an alcoholic," or, you know what I mean? Like, or there's some people that have to get over their afflictions, right? Like, there's some people that are missing limbs or these kind of things, and you go, "That's really hard. That must be really tough for that person." Like, that must have been a hurdle that they had to get over to stream live when you've got this very clear thing that people are going to see, and it's going to be brought up at some point, and it's so yeah. I'm the guy that itches his nose a lot. I don't know. I can't. All right, we're fine. It's fine. All right, we're looking at 88 million at this table. That's good hit. That's good money to have. We got a little cash to play with. We're gonna raise the pot to 2.4 mil. That'll get people out of it. Maybe we'll secure a little money here. Izzy B-boy. There's the jack, ladies and gentlemen. So we at least want a couple million here for I would say for sure, but you never know for sure. We're gonna go ahead and bet an additional. We're gonna go over the top with this a little bit. 9 million. And we will show the 10, which shows nothing. And that's what we want to do. And we're looking good with 91 million. And once again, another Red Bull watermelon flavor. So good, guys. My caffeine tolerance is very high. That's the one thing about being a security guard is like I definitely do the caffeine. I'm careful about it, but like I've got to do it like every 3 hours or so. I need something, a Red Bull. I don't need to, actually a good thing to do is to like make myself not do it sometimes where I'm like, could really use like a Red Bull or a caffeine gum. I'll go, let's give ourselves a couple hours. We'll just do some deep breathing. And that has really helped me a few times where I'm like, oh, cool. We didn't like, it's good to test yourself and be like, no caffeine for you. Just to see what you know. King 6 of clubs. I'm intrigued, but I think it would be a waste to even get into this. I mean, you could do a drinking game where it's like every time Van Pebble scratches his nose, you take a drink. But I will say this does save me a little bit. My room is very dusty, and I have fans blowing it around, so you're just basically blowing dust around. And so there is a connection there between the dust and the nose itch, and that's that much I can tell you. So we're at the table here. We got a couple people in the hand here. We got a very pretty girl avatar. We've got a really wild looking octopus face guy. And octopus face guy Diego D 1992. I wonder if he was born in 1992. It feels good to be older because I enjoy like people that were born in a year that you were like in your 20s. It's kind of satisfying for some reason. When people are like, I was born in 1990, man, I'm old. And I'm like, I guess I could see that because then you'd be like 35. Yeah. Like 1990, 2000 is 10, 30, yeah, 35. Like, that's crazy to me. It is fun to look at a 35-year-old, because 35-year-old is a young person. And people used to do that. I don't really do that, but people used to do that to me a lot. But I remember people using it as a weapon, though. Just as like an insult. Ladies and yeah, like hey young man, like I'm 40. You call me young man. Now I'm 50. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be very difficult for us to fold. We are pot committed to this. And there it is, guys. He could have a flush too, but I don't think so. This will give us a nice net worth here, whether he plays or not. And we're just going to show the 5. We're not going to show... I mean, if you're any kind of intelligence, you could tell that I had a flush there. Beautiful play. Well played by Van Pebble. And sitting pretty and humbly at 126 million. And I just want to check the Twitter because I want to see if that guy responded. The guy that told me to do this, to play this game, which I feel like we maybe would have played anyway. Let's tell him. I'm streaming it now. I'm streaming it now. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Back to the table. Aces and 7s. That's a fun looking. That's a cool looking. Cool looking. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh yes. Very nice. That's actually interesting because both guys were going to play that regardless. I've seen hands before like that where the one person folds and you're like, man, if you would have just stayed in it, you would have split the pot. It's weird sometimes. I've seen some nightmare where you're just like, oh, if you would have stayed in, you would have won. Again, maybe to a lot of people, it's like this isn't enough action for them because it's not real money. But for me, I just need to win. I just need the W and L column for me. I don't need like. So this is interesting. We're gonna fold. Yeah, the 3s scare me. I was gonna play that because I thought Jack 6, but like now that another 3 is on there, it's just like Although I don't think whatever his name is here, I feel like he's got to have the 3 there. Maybe not. Or maybe he has the ace or something, like he's representing something because he keeps betting. He stopped betting. He does have the ace. You were right about that. That's what he was representing as the ace. I was going to say he's got something. He figured nobody had the 3. It would have been fun to slow play that 3. And Hifrich, what's his name? H. Fritch. Please, guys, get names that we can pronounce. Come on. I'm streaming here. Jeez. You guys understand? I'm trying to stream here. I mean, come on. It's funny. I will say this, and I won't go into it too much. He's got another good hand. We're gonna fold there. Guy keeps getting stuff. So he's looking good. He's got 148 million, and he's the threat at the table right now. Everybody else is hanging in there, including myself. And we're doing a little bit better than hanging in there. We got 110 million. So this is kind of funny. So I have a neighbor who does a podcast. I don't know. I've never heard the podcast, but he is a very old guy. Again, we're not going to say anything mean or anything, but I do think it's kind of funny. And he's a very older guy, but he's like, he can still talk and stuff, but I don't know, like I said, I don't want to. It's something I want to make fun of at this time. Maybe I'll make fun of it some other time when I'm pissed off at him. So he does a podcast, and what he'll do is he'll take a piece of paper that says, "I'm on the air," and he'll tape it on his door. It's just sweet. Isn't it sweet, little sweetie pie? I don't say anything to anybody. I just stream. Luckily, it's pretty quiet in my house, and during the night, like evening, like it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, like mostly people usually are at their jobs or whatever by now, and there's really no one around to like, and it's not like I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, you know? So we don't have to announce to anybody, guys, I'm streaming. You understand? Like, I don't have to do that. I don't have to put a note up. I don't have to. I think, you know, obviously it's very cool to be like, hey, I'm on the air. You know, that's what the guy's doing, basically. He's flexing. He's doing a flex. And you know what? Let him flex. He's an old guy. Let him let him feel a little something. Why not? But I just think it's kind of funny that he puts a sign on the door that says, I'm on the air. It's funny. I've been dying to like hear. I mean, it sounds cruel, and it is cruel, but I was thinking of like this, not what I said before, but what I'm about to say now. Might be considered cool because I kind of wanted to like play his podcast and like kind of goof on it. But I'm not going to do that because it's not very nice. And honestly, it's the one thing that does get me scared. If it happens, it happens. But like one of the scariest things is like sometimes I'll write mean comments in the YouTube. And like not like how mean are we talking? And just like insulting, like you're not funny or like something like that, you know? But I do kind of get like I'm on YouTube. If somebody wanted to just go, we're going to fold that. If somebody wanted to just go on my YouTube page, they would see that I have like that I actively stream. They could just fucking destroy me. First of all, they could go on my comments and blow that up in a bad way. I'm thankful that they don't. I could probably control that by like I think you can control that. If you feel like people are being disrespectful, there's ways to like. But if somebody wanted to do like, for example, I think what we do is very good, but somebody could like make fun of the way I talk. They could be like, let's roast this motherfucker, and they could, like a lot of guys do to comedians, they do a show that just destroys other comedians. They're not particularly good talkers or anything, but the fact they do is they go. There's this one guy that does it to I forget the podcast he makes fun of, but he's like he can barely like he's not a very good talker, but he is so destructive that it actually hurts the guy. It's Fighter and the Kid is a podcast. It's a horrible podcast. I don't like it, but there's this guy named Brendan Schaub, and he's like this like jocular guy, and he's like, oh, hey guys, welcome to Fighter and the Kid. He does Fighter and the Kid is the name of the thing. What did I call it? Well, anyway, it's called Fighter and the Kid. So then this guy will take the show and just destroy it. And he talks like a goofball. He's like, what's this time when Brian does this? What the hell you thinking, Brian? The guy can barely fucking talk. But he does so much, so many of them, that people watch it. And it's actually, the guy has gotten sued by this Brendan Schaub guy because it's actually hurting the guy's reputation. So I do think that sometimes I'm like, we should settle down because like I'm not as harsh in the comments nowadays because I'm a little nervous. Sometimes I'm like, if somebody really wanted to, of course, it's not hard to cook people. It's very easy to cook somebody, you know? It's much more like, that's why like when sometimes one of my arguments in the YouTube comments is like, hey man, like if somebody goes, who are you to criticize? I'll go, hey bro, I stream. So at least I am doing something. Like you're not even like, you don't even, I saw your channel. I don't see any content on it. Like you have you're just a guy just literally just commenting. I'm a guy that does content maybe I'm an asshole for commenting. Get me on that, but don't cash me outside if you want to try to get me on this, you're gonna have to cash me outside. How about that? King Jack. By the way, I'm trying to bring Cash Me Outside back because I think it's really funny. I missed it when it happened, you know? The Cash Me Outside girl is so good. I miss her. I don't. If I really had to be around that stupid idiot, I would hate it. Ladies and gentlemen, we were allowed into this hand with King Jack, but alas, nothing... Come on, let's go. Check it along. Don't bet, you idiot. Okay. So this guy's known for betting wildly, but I'm only at 80 mil, and I want to kind of... So it was a smart fold. By the way, if you're at home playing the drinking game, the scratching nose, every time Van Pebble scratches his nose, take a drink. Please take a few shots, guys. Times, because I'm itching it now. But you can tell I don't really itch my nose that much. Because you would see my... If I did, you would see like scabs on my nose. Like, I'll never let it go there. That's the good thing about me. If I do have something that I do, if it gets to a point where I know it'll affect my looks, not that I'm some hot guy, I'm not saying that, but I mean, if it affects my looks, like if you could have like marks on your face because I'm like, oh no, hell no, I'm quitting that. Whatever that is, it's causing my nose to be. All right, we have Queen 2. It's not enough for me to bet here, although I was intrigued with the Queen. Excuse me. Thank you. There we go. Oh, it's so good. You know what I'm also finding is that there's two flavors that I really like right now. And I think it's because it's summertime. I do think it's summertime. It's based on seasonal, I think. And here's what it is. It's watermelon. And the other one is banana. Back to the game. Kings and sixes. Wait, 10s are better than sixes. So that must have been a side pot. And the table is starting to blow up. People are starting to have great hands. And we are starting to dwindle. Our stack is starting to dwindle. Our stack is starting to dwindle. But we don't have a very good hand here. So we're going to have to fold. Which is unfortunate. And we're sitting at the table at 51 million. We're about to lose somebody now. Annie 99. Possibly not. Potentially. Man, my nose is so itchy, guys. 1.3 mil. Queen 8, 9-6, A6. There's the flush. I would think the Annie won too, right? Annie wins 83. We lose Diego. Finally, we lose somebody. And now Van Pebble has the 4-4. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going all in with 4-4 because it's the best hand we've had since we've been playing, I think. I don't think we've really gotten very good hands in this particular tournament. I'm calling it a tournament. I don't know what you would call this. I'm calling it a tournament. We are going all in, and I feel good about it. 4-4, Queen 4, Jack Queen. Come on. No queens now. Come on, baby. Oh, we're drawing dead. Why are we drawing dead? Oh, okay, the flush. Oh, we got a side pot. Okay. All right. Hey, we're not done, though. I mean, we're still... But look, it's less money than we had when we went in. But we're not out. So you're saying there's a chance. And we can fold. I need to know what movie that's from. Because it's a big quote now. What movie is that from? What movie is that quote that goes... The quote from that goes, so you're saying there's a chance. It's from Dumb and Dumber. I had a feeling it was. That's a good, very good movie. So if we would have played this hand, we would have had a pair of sevens? Okay. Duly noted. Duly noted. Take a look around the table, guys. This is getting to be the end of times here for somebody. I like queen 10. I'm going to go all in with queen 10. You know, these guys, somebody's going to play me here. They don't have to. I'd be happy to take the pot without people playing it. This would be good if we win this. We'd double up. We would double up if we won this. We're looking good so far. Come on now. There's the queen. I think we're in good shape here. I think we got this, actually. Ladies and gentlemen, 96 million for Van Pebble. You know, we were just hanging in there, and that was nice. That established we are at the table here. We're in the play. We're in play here. Very nice. This could be the end of the road for Izzy B-Boy. And Izzy has 2.25 million, so they're really on their way out. We are going to go all in with jacks, and we're going to try to get ourselves... I feel like this H. Fritsch guy, he always likes to play. I hope he plays. Please, motherfucker, play right now. I want you to play. I want you to fucking play, bitch. And now we're being aggressive. We have only 116 million because we just were forced with the ante here. And there he goes, making a big play there. 80 million. I'm gonna fold. He could have been bluffing. He's a guy that likes to overplay his hands, I think. But I don't really know. And the blinds are crippling. The blinds are crippling. So we're back down to 91 mil. But that's good. I mean, we were at what, 30? And this is also a very interesting tournament where it's going to start, people are going to start veering off now. People are going to start getting eliminated now. It's just the way it goes. The antes are too high. People are staying alive, so... And I believe we're on the dealer button. 50 million to play. Definitely going to sit out this one. The good thing about all these people on the table still is we won't have to see an ante for a little while here, unless people get eliminated, of course. And Izzy B-Boy's just very close to getting eliminated. Potentially. Thing is, these guys keep hanging on, you know? Hanging on by a thread. Living on a prayer. Oh, nice full house. And again, we get to fold, which is nice. This is kind of a hand, Queen 3, that I would like to... If I could just limp in and play it, I would. But the fact that I have to spend 60 mil is unappealing to me. All in, well, not all in. We got two players that are all in. There's the Queen 3 on the flop. You hate to see that. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. But it's good that our instincts were to play it. And we would have won this hand. We would have won that hand. Queen 3. Actually, would we have? Yeah. Yeah. Would have won that hand. That hurts. So we lose another player. There's the Queen 8, which is a decent... For me, that's a good hand. I like Queen 8. I'm playing it. I'm playing a hand, which is dangerous, but I feel like we haven't had a great tournament so far. This is our time. We're just going to go all in here. he's going to go all in too. And he's got Jack 9. I've got Queen 8. There's the Jack. God damn it. We could still get an ace or a 9. There's the ace and there's the straight. And that was so lucky. But it's also very well played. It was a good hand to play. King 8 on the flop. I like King 8 on the flop. We're going to play it. We're playing aggressively right now. We're playing very aggressively right now. And I'm not mad at it at all. We need a club here. Ah, there's the 8 though. And there's the ace. So we won a side pot there. The main pot was won by Annie, but she didn't have very much money, so it was very smartly played by us. Very smartly played by us. We got 266 million. And guys, we're in this thing. We're not going, we're not leaving, and this is going to go, right now, this is going to be an all-in by Van Pebble, your pal. We don't need to go all in. Please, no aces. Thank you. Yes, and boom. Full house, 270 million. Van Pebble now has the most money at the table, and we're looking to get top 3 here, guys. That's what we're looking for. Top 3. There's the ace king with against 9-3. Don't pair the board for them and we'll be fine. There's the ace. We could have this in the bag, and there it is, 334 million. We're top 3, and now we're looking to win this thing. Let's try to get this thing. We're going to fold this hand. Fold this hand. This is great. Let these two guys play each other. Oh, I love this. Yes, guaranteed top 2 here. Unless they split it, which would be boring. I don't think they could possibly split this, though. There's the jacks. The jacks hold up. We're now in second place. Guaranteed top 2. And we're going to go ahead and go all in here. All right, we're going to go all in there. Let's play this smart now. Play it smart, Van Pebble. Okay, we're gonna fold this if we have to. There's a 7, guys. There's a 7. Going all in with 7s. There we go. 534 million. 10-4. 10-4 and 9-9. I'm not mad at it. Come on, 10s, baby. Let's go 10s. Come on. 10-10-10. All right, so they stay alive with a flush. More than stay alive. I mean, this heads up here is brutal. 10-2. We're playing 10-2. And now we're down to 149 million. Just terrible hand is what that was there. Here we go. We're all in. Jack 10. I like it. I like our chances here. There we go. Yes. Full house. Nice hand. 298 million. We're in this thing. Let's take him down. 100 million, Jack 2. I'm basically playing most of the hands here because I realize when it gets to be heads up like this. When it gets to be heads up like this, you realize even if your hand is like 10-6, there's a chance, like I have 6-4, they could have 6-3. You know what I mean? So we had to fold there. Really didn't like our hand. This is a good one though. A6. Come on, A6. Take us. Oh, ace-6 versus ace-7. Just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. There's the 7. That's going to do it for Van Pebble. Second place is very good, though. And that was a really good tournament. I love what we did there. I love what we did there. It was very well played. And nice game. Nurit, good job. Well played. You did a great job. And we're looking good with 14 billion in chips total for Van Pebble. We're going to jump right into another tournament. We're just going to jump right in. And this will be the last tournament of the day for Van Pebble. Queen 6, huh? It's full bet. So we're looking good, guys. Last tournament of the day. We've had 2 really good finishes. Yeah, I can't be mad. We had a 3rd place finish in the 200 million tournament. We had a 2nd place finish in the 80 million tournament. And now we're playing another $80 million tournament. And, yeah. Very good. Very good. Very fun. Nose still itchy. Still itchy. By the way, we were talking last week when we played this game, and I had an idea, and it's funny. It's a fun idea. It's a cool idea for stream. Here it is. So if I'm sitting like I am now, and I'm playing, and I'm thinking of a song in my head, rather than do what a lot of people do, which is they start humming and singing, I personally find that off-putting when I watch streamers do that. So I came up with an alternative to that. Rather than do the annoying singing thing, and I can't sing. So what I would do is, I will tell you guys what song is going on in my head, and then what that person can do is, you can go and get another browser, and you can play that song in the background to see what's like. You could kind of go, well, what kind of vibes is this guy into right now? So the song that I'm singing in my brain, it just got there, is Beginnings by Chicago. Beginnings by Chicago. And I would love to at some point figure out a way that we could put that in the corner. That'd be great. I should find a way to do that on YouTube, which is, you know how like sometimes you'll see a YouTube clip? Let's get back to the game here, guys. We want to focus on both at the same time. I do like ace-9, but I just don't think we... Oh, there was the ace there, but you take your risks. You either take the risk or you don't. $17.55. Oh, that's a lot of money, guys. Obviously, there's aces. People probably... Or you're looking at straight draws there. Somebody might have... I mean, you'd have to have a Jack-King, right? I mean, for there to be a straight. 9-10 Jack or 8 Jack or something like that. But I'm thinking people have aces here. And then what kicker do you have is the thing. The person that has the higher kicker would probably, most likely in this case, win. I'm hoping that they show their thing. They didn't. But I think they had probably ace-jack would make sense for that hand, because if you review the tape here, ace or 8, 9, 10, jack, queen would give you a straight. So if you had 8 jack, you would have had it. So my guess is Chib, who you can see here, he shows his card, probably had a jack there as well. But when I watch, we're going to circle back to what we were just saying before, which is that when I go to YouTube clips, my favorite ones are the ones that on the bottom. Here's the YouTube video, and on the bottom of the video there'll be like a little label of what people are talking about. It's good for podcasts, but it would be a good thing that we could like put in a song for you to listen to. Like, listen to this song. This song was in my head, and then you put it right there. That's kind of not a bad idea, actually. We'll try that. We'll try to do that. There's pair of jacks. It was a nice hand they won there. We have 77 million in chips. Now we have 75. We're going to try to play this game. This is not a good flop for us. I'm expecting somebody to bet. There you go. We're going to jump out of this one. Lord Reven. So we got 4 players at the table, and the flush is there. Somebody's got it. Peak, does he have it? Does he have it? Here's the question you got to ask yourself if you have flush. Do I have the highest flush? Who has the high card? Who has the highest card here? The highest club. Could it be McLovin or Peak? And it looks like it's Peak. Ladies and gentlemen, McLovin, the big McLoser. And just an unfortunate name at that particular time for McLovin, who gets ousted of the tournament. And Peak is indeed in peak position, peak shape at $239 million. And this could be another one. Here we go. Another heads up. Jack, Queen, Ace 2. Oh my goodness. The straight. Oh, the straight. And if you're Lord Reven, you were hoping to get the straight with the ace, then you would have had the ace straight, which would have, but it didn't. Very unfortunate. We have a message right now from Boston Bonanza. Read chat. Hi. You are on my stream right now. We're going to fold this hand. This is Boston Bonanza, who is a guy who follows me on Twitch and is a poker player. Boston Bonanza says hello. Read Twitch chat. Read Twitch chat. What do you mean? There is no Twitch chat. That's the problem. That's the problem. That's the problem, Dan Clancy. Dan Clancy doesn't want me to talk about him, I think. Hey, Dan, where's the Twitch chat, Dan? Hey, Dan. I'm kidding. Can I be honest with you? I started to have like a couple problems. I had like a couple problems with like exporting my videos. Hold on. Hold on, Boston Bonanza. I'm talking to my chat for a minute. What's wrong? I'm going to join next game. You can play. We can play 200 million. Okay, cool. So Ace 2 we're going to play. So we're going to play with Boston Rob. He's a good guy. Sorry, Boston Bonanza. I always do that. Dan Clancy is great. He's a great guy. But don't even say that, because I feel like, I'm not even kidding right now. Oh, by the way, the 3, I don't like that 3. Although I did have a straight draw with ace 2. I had a problem exporting my videos like right after I talked about Dan Clancy, and I didn't say anything mean, but I did kind of criticize Twitch a little bit, and right after that I had a problem. I'm just saying, like, that's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say anything else. Honestly, think like you could just do whatever you want when you're in a position of authority. Like, you could literally just be like, ban that guy, or like, he can't do that anymore, or like take away his advertisements or whatever. Like, I feel like it's a very fickle world. I think streaming in general is a fickle world, but I think these streaming companies are very fickle. Very fickle. But hey, babe, we could stream anywhere we want, bro. We could stream on YouTube. We could. I mean, there's more than one fucking party in town, baby. I'm not threatening anybody. I'm not a big streamer, so there's no threats. But like, I'm not sweating it. I did sweat it for a minute. I couldn't export the video, but then I was like, oh, you could just, I mean, this is how, like, kind of dumb I am, kind of. I don't want to call myself dumb. Let's just say inexperienced with streaming. I didn't realize you could just download it to your computer and then just upload it onto YouTube and then just erase it off of your computer so that it doesn't take up too much space on your drive. But I didn't realize that. I was like, I need Twitch to export it for me, otherwise I can't go to YouTube, and I won't. If I don't go on YouTube, then I won't. It's like, you don't need anybody. So Boston Bonanza, sir, if I assume you're a guy. You're telling me to go to Twitch. I've been typing, maybe my account is shadow banned. All right, hold on. Let me go to Twitch really quickly. Well, let's play this hand. Boston Bonanza, we're going to play this hand, and then we're going to check our Twitch. And then we'll see what you're talking about. Because I want to see what you're talking about. I would like to play this hand, but I'm not going to. Clearly they have something really good. And these are nice hands to try to play, but it's not worth it. I'm just gonna let it go. Now we're gonna do our friend a favor here and take a look at Twitch. This is gonna be annoying because now I have to fucking
to the next challenge.
Okay. Hold on.
All right, guys.
All right. Boston Rob, I don't see any messages from you, sir. For some reason, I just don't. Sorry. Back to the game. 6-4. You're not on my chat. You are not in my chat. And 6-4, we have 4s. He's gonna go all in. This guy's getting all the cards, and we are going to fold again. He has 10s. If a jack or ace come up, you're in. And if you wanna play, let's play now. And I'll just join another tournament. I'll just play 2 tournaments at once. I'll play 2 games at once. I could do that. Because this is my last game, basically. Like, I just played, like, 4 games. This is my 4th game. Okay, I'm closing your stream now, so I don't cheat. Okay, cool. Thanks, Boston Bonanza. Thanks, man. You're awesome. Everybody, Boston Bonanza, give him a salute. I'm keyed up. Okay, all right. We're going to join Boston Bonanza in the 200 million. So when I said this was our last game, I was incorrect. Excuse me. Sorry. We are playing. Oh, look at this. Okay, thank you, Boston Bonanza, for shutting the stream off. We're all in. We just went all in. I love it, dude. I love it. You know somebody's gonna go all in. I love this. Oh, yes. Boston Bonanza. Yes. And 5-5 and Jack King. There's the Jack, but that's not going to be Queens. There's another Jack. Boston Bonanza, you son of a bitch. You piece of... You know what? He's a good guy, Boston Bonanza. Hey, man. Nice game, Boston Bonanza. That was fast. That's so funny, man. Hey, man, that's cool. Good job, bro. I don't mind. If I'm gonna lose to somebody, at least to lose to Boston Bonanza, one of the greats. Boston Bonanza, we love you. Nice one, you jerk. Good job, Boston Bonanza. You the man. And now you can put... Now you know why I did that? Actually, I did that on purpose, Boston Bonanza. You know why? Because I want you to watch my stream. And that's a good self-defense. That is so, like, miskiffy, though. It's very miskiffy. It's very, like... But it's hard to avoid the personality of streamers because, you know, when people stream every day, it's almost like talk radio. Talk radio back in the day, guys would jump on each other's ideas because when you're doing it every day, you're gonna stumble on each other's styles a little bit. But anyway, no, go back, get out of that, please. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, fold that. I'm locking in the stream now. Okay, thanks. I'm trying to get rid of this. How do I get rid of this fucking thing, man? Oh, I hate this. Dude, this is so annoying. Okay, thank you. I was locked into that thing. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But, you know, listen, I had to do it. Queens. I mean, what are you going to do, man? What are the chances, you know? 9 times out of 10, I think, I don't know what the odds are, but I feel like, you know, Queens against, what did you have? Jack something? I mean, I feel like, yeah. By the way, the 5-5 guy scared me too. Like, that's legit. Like, I've seen it so many times. Oh, you had King? Yeah, I mean, 9 times out of 10, Queens are going to beat the King Jack. Although King Jack is a nice hand to have against Queens because you got that King. You've always got that King in your hand, right? It's like, oh, or you could get that straight. You got the King and the Jack. There's more of a chance. Yeah, it was well played. I don't think I would have gone all in with King Jack personally, but you know, that's just a feels thing, you know. That's how you felt. Obviously, you felt right that time. Very well played. It does suck to lose, like, that much money that quickly. You know what? And actually, I want to thank you for that. Because he said, Boston Bonanza says, as you guys can fucking read, I did it for the content. You know what? That's fucking cool. Okay, that's fucking cool. Actually, you know what? You fucking guy. This fucking Boston Bonanza, this is the East Coast coming out of me. This a fucking good guy over here. Get him a fucking beer. You know what I would do right now if I was at the table with you? I'd get you one of those fucking icon, and it would be a beer. Boston Bonanza. Absolutely. So we're still in the tournament here. Let's focus in a little bit. Boston Bonanza is going to be doing what he does, and if we get thrown out of this tournament, we'll go watch Boston Bonanza, and we'll root him on. But for now, which actually will be a fun thing to do on stream, is to root somebody on as they play. What I'm going to do is focus on what I'm doing, because that would not be fair to my audience or myself. I represent the audience. So we got a 5s on the table, Everybody's checking it around. It didn't. We made the straight. We made the straight. I'm sorry for not announcing that. We made the straight. Obviously, we have no choice but to go all in, and I think this is going to keep us going in the tournament. I can't imagine anybody's got anything that's going to beat what we have. Probably nobody reads that I have a straight, which is good. But we definitely had it, and we're not going to totally give it away. We'll just. So we have 100 million, which is great. We have now Ace King. Alien goes all in. It's only 9 mil. Christian Balak calls. Flicks raises it 20. I'm going all in. And if we lose now, we'll just go watch Boston Bonanza. At least we have something to do now if we lose. Because I was just going to go. Ace, King, 10-10, Jack, Queen. Can luck be on our side? There's the 3 10s. We need basically a queen to pop up here. A queen would save us. Or not a queen, I'm sorry. We were saved right there by the ace. It looks like I want to review that because even I got lost in that whole thing, man. Fold this hand. Basically what happened was the only thing that was going to save us was an ace, a king, or a 9. I don't know why I thought a queen. I thought a queen. There's no queen would not have helped us. So he had 10-10. So we had a full house, but he didn't have as much money as we had. I think that's why. I believe what he did was he won the main pot, but he only had so much money. Interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, back to the table. Wait. Yeah. Check it. I'll check it. Okay. The antes are 12.5 and 25. Take a deep breath here. Boston Rob, I've been scratching my nose a lot. I don't know why. Well, I do think we know why. We think it's because of the air and because I have a big nose. So that's for Boston Rob. I like to keep Boston Rob apprised of what's happening. Okay. So we got the dealer button here, so we could just fold. Let everybody else bet. This is my favorite thing to do, is kind of let everybody else bet. Let everybody else take themselves out of the tournament. That's what you want. There you go. King 9. I kind of like this hand. But I'm going to fold it. I'm going to play smart. Just let people... Yeah, the strategy, I think, a smarter strategy was to fold there. But boy, did I want to play that. But there's a larger strategy here, and that is to try to place as high as we can. And so that's why we're folding. Queen 3, Queen 9. CJJ fighting for their life. Oh, there you go. That takes you there. Not gone yet. 7 mil. That's obviously not enough for even a small blind, but hopefully we'll just play heads up against with 9-4. Let's see what we can do with 9. Oh, they're all in. Let's see. We do have 9s. We could just check it, right? I mean, does anybody... Who else is in this? Oh, Flix is in it. Oh, Flix is in it. Flix probably has a king. I gotta fold that. Oh, ace queen. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I actually should have stayed in there, but we would have won that hand. Yeah, that's fine. We get rid of a player. That's what we want. See you later. Top four. Sorry, top four. I forgot about Peak. See, Peak is smart. It's just kind of sitting there. I'm going to go heads up with Peak right now. And I want to see what they've got. 9-7 in our hand here. Yeah, I got to fold that. Just want to... That's what you call a feel bet. What's he got? Okay, well, I think we're going all in on this one with ace. Well, we don't need to go all in, do we? Yeah, we do, because we're at that point now where it's like all or nothing. Go ahead, come on, tiptoe. The water's fine. Ace, queen, ace, 9. Very good position to be in. Ooh, no queens, no queens. Yes. Win a hand with an ace high straight. Okay. Thank you very much, Peak. And now it's top 3. And we're trying to win this one. Because we've just placed a couple times. It's been really, really good. But I really want to win. I think we're due for a win here. It's time for a win. And then we can watch our pal. I'm hoping that we can win this and then watch Boston Rob. Watch him win as well. That'd be great. That would be really cool if I could watch Boston Rob and myself first and then watch Boston Rob win. That would be a fucking beautiful stream. It's already a great stream. I would say right now it's a B+ stream. Because to get an A, you've got to be like really good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not good for us. The $50 million bet is not good for us. That was not good. But it's been like a really good, I would say even A, but to really pull it to a top tier stream would be, not only do I win, but then we get to watch our friend win as well. And that's good for everything. It shows me that I'm a good friend, that I care about values of friendship. It's all bullshit, but it sounds great. And nah, it is true. Here we go. Oh my God, what a beautiful turn of events. This Flix guy is, what a lovely player. Like, really, he did a great job. I mean, he really wasn't playing that well earlier. Or maybe he wasn't getting the cards that he needed. Queen 9 versus 2-5. This guy at one point, this Peak guy. Hold on. Oh, he hit the 2. Come on. Ah, you motherfucker. I was going to say this Peak guy was the guy. He was like the top guy. He had like 500 million. Now he's just got to go all in every fucking time. What a fucking... No, I'm kidding. He's great. Another great player. But it's interesting how things have turned. And I'm going all in with Ace Jack. I like my chances against 10 Jack. Come on, baby. You got this. I've got this. Yes! 197. We'll take it. Come on, take him out. Flix, I need you to take him out. Take him out. Take him out. Yes. That's it. No hearts. No hearts. Ah, you fuck. This guy will not go away, ladies and gentlemen. God damn it. Yeah, you're playing really well, man. You're playing really well, dude. I mean, both of these guys are good players, I have to say. And that's a pleasure, you know. It's a pleasure to play against good players. That's what it's all about. Okay, we've got, ladies and gentlemen, we have a pair of fives. At this stage, it's all in or nothing, kind of. We've got 247 mil. Everybody at this table has resilience and strength that I really don't see very often at the tables. So it's going to be a dogfight to the end here. Oh, 120 million. We definitely don't want to play this. There's nothing to gain here. There's too much to chase. There's 9-7. Oh, I love this hand, but we will fold. Let's let these two play it out, and we'll try to at least we can get top two here, is the goal. Boy, fucking... Wow, pair of twos wins it. Hats off to Peak .5, a great player. What a valiant effort, man. And we're in top two here. This is it. This is it. Going all in. Ace 8 versus Ace 10. This is a tra-la-la goodbye for Van Pebble. And this should be it. Unless we can get a 9 here. And that's going to do it for Van Pebble, the player. And well done, man. Well done. Second place. Flicks, great job. We got 200 mil. I mean, I'm not mad at that. And let's take a look at what Boston Bonanza has to say. Boston Bonanza says, good game. We are about to watch you. So we're going to go... let me figure out how to get to his table there. How do we do this? Boston Bonanza, how do I do this? How do I go to your table? Let's see. Oh, I'm not in one. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's play one. I was gonna go, but I'm not gonna go since you're here because it's more fun to have somebody to play with. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna play with Boston Bonanza. Boston Bonanza, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? Do you want to do 200 million? Do you want to do 850K? What would you like to do? I like the 200, but go sit and go, but you should pick I'm with you. Okay, so let's go into the 200. Can you still get into the 200? You can't. There's only one seat. Don't go to the 200. Let the 200K fill up, and we'll join now. And we'll try to play one more of these bad boys. But this time, BB, I'm going to call him BB from now on. This time, BB, we're going to, we're going to make it to the end. So we're going to try this time, actually. Boston Bonanza. You are from Boston? By the way, I'm not doing this because I have to. I actually care about this guy. So I'm not doing this like crowd work, like, hey, where are you from? I'm actually asking him where he's from because I'm curious. I don't know Boston Bonanza that well. I thought, Boston Bonanza, I thought you were mad at me because I hadn't talked to you like in 2 months. Okay, you're from Michigan. Nice. Oh, yeah. This table is filling up nice and fast. And this is going to be our last one. This is going to be the last one, but This is fun. Okay. I didn't really think you were mad at me, by the way. I don't want to be... Nobody wants to be that person, like, are you mad at me? It's so stupid, right? It's so... I don't want to say gay, but it is gay. All right, here we go. Even gay people use gay in a bad way. You know that? You know, gay. I know gay people. My friends are gay. I have friends that are gay, and they will say, like, that's so... They'll be like, that's so gay. Like, they prefer other terms besides gay. Like, if you want to insult a gay person, call them a fag. You know what I mean? Like, all right, here we go. Let's get back on track here, ladies and gentlemen. And Boston Rob, please don't watch me anymore. Take me off the stream, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good luck to you, sir. Good luck. I would say follow and watch Boston Bonanza, but they don't stream, so just watch them play right now. All right, here we go, folks. Boston Bonanza, Van Pebble, Draco at the table, Arlene H, Tootie, RRF, and Greenman 420. Greenman 420. He's a pot smoker. Guarantee that. And if you have legalized pot in your state, I don't smoke pot, I don't do drugs. I drink alcohol sometimes. But not during streams, ever. I like to be sober on a stream. We've talked about this before. But if you have legalized pot, isn't it cool that you have it? Like, it's just cool. Like, even in Michigan, Boston Bonanza's from Michigan. It's like, I bet he has... now he can't hear me because he took me off stream, but like... So now I can talk shit about him. I'm kidding. But no, I don't know what they do in Michigan with the pot thing. But like, it's so great. It is so great just to have that. Like, and they should just legalize everything. You know, and obviously people are going to go nuts. Like, you legalize cocaine or you legalize heroin. It's like, just do it. Just legalize it. Let people do what they want to do. And then you learn how to dose everything. That's what they did with pot. I mean, pot was considered like I forget what they call it, but like a very high level drug. And it's just, the fact that they legalize it now is like, makes you just like go, how much time was wasted by people that went to jail for dealing pot? It's so ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. Well, I think what they finally realized was, you know, pot has a lot of helpful... Like I said, we don't do it, but I do respect it because it's a really good painkiller. That's why a lot of NBA players like to smoke pot, because it kills the pain that they have. It numbs it, kind of makes it like, and then drool comes off of their... Because when your muscle, you need like a muscle relaxer, but a muscle relaxer that's not gonna... Like, if you take Percocets, whoa, 3 players split, nice. You take a Percocet or something that's an opioid, that fucks you. It really fucks up your mind. It fucks up your brain. When you're a basketball player, you got to be able to get on the court the next day. So, by the way, we're really trying to win this. We're always trying to win, but this is a big deal. I want to win this game. So there's going to be no, and I appreciate Boston Bonanza for giving us a nice moment, but we're going for the W here. As is he, and I hope he makes it all the way. I hope it's me and him. That would be a really cool storybook ending. Let's make it happen. There's the 10 that we needed. If somebody has a jack, we'll end up splitting it. So there could be a split pot here. We are going all in. We are. Who's coming? Nobody wants it. And we will show it. We'll show it. This time we'll show it. Sometimes I don't show it. Show it that time. Nice long stream today. But this was an action-packed. I mean, woo. All right. Boom, all in. Oh my goodness. Oh, it hurts you. You need a jack. Stay alive. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. I know what that feels like, man. Somebody comes in with like a ace king or a they've got a king and another card and it's like you've got the jacks and it's like yeah but that king, man. Whew. Boy, they really tripled up there. 363 million for Arlene H. Boston Bonanza's in the hand. BB checks it to Draco. Draco with the 16 mil. Definitely on something there. Some kind of a straight draw. Too much for BB. We had two pair if we would have played this. But, you know, when would I ever play 3-8? Like, thankfully, never. So, here's the sevens. This is interesting. Boston Bonanza exclaiming to the table, "This is my time, you motherfuckers." He's trying to, I understand what he's doing. He's trying to get strong. He's trying to toughen himself up. And this is a ballsy play by Van Pebble. Because if someone has a 6, we're fucked. Oh, and they had a 9, even worse. This is not good for Van Pebble at all. We need a 7 here to stay alive. That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stick around and watch. We're going to stick around and watch. Can we watch him? Let's watch. Let's go watch that. Let's see if we can watch that one. No. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right. Guys, that's it for me. I'm going to see if we can watch Boston Bonanza. I'm pretty sure we should be able to. All right, let's see. It's a sit and go, right? Let's try to find him. Or what we could do is we could find the player. We could join him. And we're going to spectate and we're going to watch. So, Boston Bonanza, we are officially... Hold on, let's go back to that. We're just going to sit here and basically, in a very mellow way, going to watch you and commentate. I'm going to commentate now. I'm a commentator. And let's watch BB let's see. Oh, I have to click watch. Let me see. Join. Okay, there we go. Should be able to watch him now. Here we go. Let's spectate. There we go. Oh, Boston Bonanza. This is a big play too. Cool. We got him right in the middle of a huge hand here. This is a big one. Oh, BB pulls it out with tens. Big win there. Oh, that was massive. And that's what he needs to stay in this game. He needed that because now he's got a big stack of chips. And you need a big stack to stay in this table here. You got 312 RRF, 312 mil. Tootie's got 387 million. And Arlene's got 355 million. Boston Bonanza's got about 300. Big bet. Oh my goodness. People are throwing chips. Oh my God. All in. Oh, you hate to see that. Oh, triple. I mean, that was a really, really nice win. Wow. 665 million chips. I really like the character, the 2D character. That butterfly is so cool. It's a really pretty character. And there we diamonds on the table. What do we got? What do we got, ladies? Nobody has the flush. Oh my goodness. Wow. Still alive. Draco, 17 mil. All in. I expect everybody to call here. BB raises it to 27. I expect people to call here. And that could be good for BB. If BB really has something and they flop something here or the flop didn't hurt them. Because he's got, oh, nice. A feeler bet. BB bet big, betting very big. Looks like they got something here. Woo. Well played. 369 million. You lose a player. And now there are 4 players left. So BB is going to get top 3 most likely, which is what they're hoping for. Obviously, you want to get that top 3. Because then you get your money. At least you get your money back, right, BB? At least BB, at least you get your money back if you get top 3. You get that third. You try to win it, but if you get that third position, then you can go, well. Queen, ace 2 on the flop. Now we're winning this one. Well, listen, yeah, you should. I mean, you're right there. You're right there. And when it comes down to the heads up, if you've got 400 and they've got 600 or 700, one win could balance, could just tip the scale. So ace jack versus ace queen. Oh, there's the jack on the flop. Woo-hoo. Arlene is a resilient player. How long can you hold on to 58 million? I mean, the antes are still quite low. I mean, I've seen people come back with this kind of action here, but we don't want that to happen. We're rooting for BB. All in. Smart fold. If you don't have it, don't play it. If you don't have it, don't play it. But obviously BB is an experienced player, and they knew better than that. What do you think, BB? Could you have beat 10-4 back there? Interesting. We're rooting for BB here. This is not like objective commentating. We are definitely rooting for one person and one person only. But it's fun, and I'll tell you who I'm rooting for too is Arlene. I really like this player. I love anybody who just doesn't give up, you know. They're not just throwing all their chips in. I mean, they have the cards. And it could be luck, but... Oh my goodness, again! I mean, 158 million chips now. It's just beautiful to watch. It's resilience. It's resilience. Beautiful. BB's in this one now. Oh, BB's got something up his sleeve. Oh my God, they called it. This could be a game changer hand here. This is going to be it, I think. Does he go all in? I don't know. I think if BB go, oh my goodness. Oh, it's hard. But look, here's the thing. I mean, 111 million, you're still in this game. I mean, you're not even close to being out. Yeah, you win this one. I mean, you double up. Or triple up. Okay, double up. 6-6. I mean, I love a 6-6. I love a 6-6. I love a 6-6-6. Ladies and gentlemen, BB doubles up. Far from out. Far from out. This is a really good game. But a lot of good players are playing right now. What time is it? I guess this is when the good players play. I guess this is like dinner time or something. You know what I mean? Like, this is when all the people sit down. Like I said, this is my theory. BB, this is my theory. It's summertime. Everybody is inside where it's air conditioned, and they want to be inside, and they want to be playing poker. They want to just be playing. Because usually if it's cold, if people are like, I got somewhere to go, or they'll just like all in or just play like, scattered. People are playing very well. It's not good for anybody when the the top dog wins on an easy hand like that. It's never good, but yeah, it feels like evening time is the time, for the good players. At least tonight. I mean, there's a lot of good players tonight. Oh, this looks like let's see what BB's got here. Another big hand. Oh, very well played. Does he show his cards? He does not show his cards. So that could have been a bluff by BB, but that was a very nice play. Everything's crucial. I mean, everything is crucial. And this Arlene player is a good player. Oh. Checking. Ooh, there it is. Oh my goodness. Oh, nicely played by BB. Arlene H is gone, and now you got top 3, BB. And now BB is looking, what's he gonna do here? He's all in with Jack King versus 7-7. I like it. Come on, baby. Hold up with this. I don't think you can lose at this point, really. 7, you could, but you're not going to lose. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a heads-up situation. And boy, you know, BB is now it has more chips. This is going to be an even heads up. This is going to be fun. Checking it. Oh my goodness. I mean, you got to stay in this. BB, you got to stay in this. I mean, it's a split. Listen, I've seen people, we were saying this earlier, I've seen people leave a hand like that. You got to split that pot, bro. Nicely done. Wow. The stream couldn't have ended better, guys. It couldn't have ended better. Oh, that's a scary bet by Tootie. That's a threatening bet. They clearly had something there. Because they've been pretty quiet. I feel like you can sort of trust that noise. If you hear something by the car, it might be someone trying to steal the car. And that's just me as a security guard. That's just a security guard instincts. Trust what you see. Ooh. Okay. Back and forth. Both players playing very smartly. BB said, I want to win this. Ooh, interesting. Oh. Whoa. It all comes down to this. Oh my goodness. Oh, the straight. Yeah, that's tough, man. I think it's probably the end here. That was a really, really good try, though. Like, I mean, let's take a look at that hand. You know, I don't think you can feel bad about yourself. No, I don't think you should feel bad about yourself because you really played that smartly. Let's take a look back at that hand and to see what they did, what they could have done differently. So we're looking at the hand now. We're breaking it down. This was the hand here. Queens. I mean, you've got to feel good here. You had what? Queen something? Queen 8? So you got fucking trips. You had to do that. I mean, come on, man. You had this hand. The problem is the river jinxed you. The ace comes up on the river. Tootie's like, I've got the straight, no matter what they have. The only thing that you could have done there is if you had... The only way you could have won this hand is if you had a full house. If you had, Queen 10 or Queen 3 or Queen Ace, but you didn't. I mean, it was a really, really well played game. And that was really, really entertaining. And I would like to give a thank you. I mean, that was really good. Thanks so much for being a part of the stream. Thank you, Boston Bonanza. You're great. Great. That was really fun. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't have an outro. We don't have outro music. I would like to say this in quiet if I can. Let's throw on a little something. People are leaving now because the stream's over. But what I would like to do is advertise my social media. I do it fast, man. I'm in and out. But what I want to do is put on some music real quick because it's really quiet, which I like. But let's put on a little something. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble, and just like Boston Bonanza, you too can play with me. You can be on my stream, and you can also, or if you're just one of those people that just wants to watch, you can do that too. Go follow me on Twitch, please. Follow me on all my social media, which is my Twitter, which is how I even thought to play this game just now, because somebody said to stream it. And I don't think it was Boston Bonanza. If it was Boston Bonanza, tell me that it was you. I'm kind of curious. But if you listen, we're going to do this quickly. Thomas Palvino at Thomas Palvino. This is a hobby for me, but I still would like to make money from it. You can donate money to me at Thomas Palvino on PayPal. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a YouTube page. My name is Van Pebble, and we're going to put this stream up, and Van Pebble on YouTube. That's it. That's a very fast. Oh, and follow me on Twitch as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank one more time. I would like to thank Boston Bonanza, aka Swall 1929. Thank you very much. That made the stream better. Sincerely, that made the stream better. And I'd just like to thank everybody for watching. We have other streams to do today, so we're going to get out of here on this one. If you would like me to stream a game that you think is would like to see streamed, you can do just like other people have done. Message me, whisper at me in Twitch, go on my Twitter and send me a message somewhere, DM me, or you could just send it anywhere. You could just comment and tell me, play this. Somebody literally said, play this game, and that's why we played it. I was going to probably play this anyway, either today or tomorrow, but I'm glad we played. This was probably really one of my best streams, in my opinion, just because of like the action was just insane. I'm gonna let the music play and just gonna vibe out for a couple minutes here. And guys, don't forget, man, this is a free plug, but Red Bull Red Edition is really good, man. This is watermelon flavored Red Bull. And it is so good for the summer, and it's a free plug, and whatever. Sponsor me. I gotta put this in the fridge. Boston Bonanza. Oh my god, that was so close, man. Boston Bonanza. Thank you, everybody. That's going to do it for me. I think we're going to play Balatro next. If you like Balatro, it's a great game. It's a card game. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Have a good one, everybody. Thank you so much for watching the stream. You know, we're going to do this. I mean, this is what I do as a hobby. And it's funny to call it a hobby because it is a hobby. But I do this like a job. I love doing this. So my point is, you can trust, if you like us, you might as well follow me on all social media, or at least on YouTube, because we're going to keep doing this. So it's like, at least it's something you can depend on in your life. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm out of here. Peace. Peace out. Bye. Thank you.